Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give my honest thoughts on how the project is being ran. And today, I am always intrigued whenever we head to BackerKit, because being quite frank, I don't see a good reason why you would put your project on BackerKit. Hey, Kevin, I am feeling much, much better. So thank you. And I'm not trying to take shots at BackerKit here. It's just there's Kickstarter, there's Game Found, and then I guess there's Indiegogo. Not that anyone's going to recommend you go there either. But I just don't see why you would go to BackerKit ever. They have the one unique quirk that I've really seen, which is that they kind of make their website look like an old school forums, kind of, which is cool. But other than that, and if you look at their top projects, it's an RPG which has done huge numbers, frog bags, RPG stuff, and then the fourth most popular project on BackerKit right now, trending this week with a grand total of $1,000 backers, which, if that's your number 4 trending, that's probably not good, is Master of Innuendo, a game for your saucy side. So I decided to cover this, A, because it is a BackerKit project, and those are few and far between, so you should really cherish those, those unicorns when you see them, because they just don't pop up too much. But secondly, because it is a ludicrously high funding goal of $30,000 for this small Cards Against Humanity style knockoff game. This is 30 grand to make this. As someone who works for a factory, they are making an insanely large amount of these, or they're pocketing a whole boatload of money, or they have a manufacturer that is absolutely just gouging them. But you do not need $30,000 to make this game. Let me tell you that, 100% sure. Unless you are physically bringing these packages to the people at their door, you don't need 30 grand to make this game. So BackerKit is the RC Cola of crowdfunding, pretty much. BackerKit, from what I understand, BackerKit, when they first launched, had a bunch of big names. They're like, all right, we're going to get all these big names. For instance, like the Gloomhaven Festival, Isaac Childress. And they're like, all right, and you just say you got a big project coming up. So when the website first launched, it was like a project coming from this company, and a project coming from this company, a project coming from this company. And now it just seems like they're dying slowly, at least in the board game side. Obviously, when it comes to frog bags and RPGs, they're crushing it, and plushies, as I always say, they crush it on plushies. But for actual games itself, I don't see why anyone would put their game up here. So this is from Word Iron Games. Master of Innuendo is a saucy fill-in-the-blank game where players change innocent movie titles into ahem ... So it's a Cards Against Humanity ripoff. Got it. There's tons of them. It's not an insult. I made a Cards Against Humanity ripoff, even though mine was a storytelling game and it had artwork on every card. So, I think I was excused from that whole group of people. But it is what it is. Looking at the front image, nothing here is particularly uninspiring. I can't read any of this. I see 3 colored cards. Wow, cool. I see the name of the game. Yeah, the main image really leaving a lot to be desired here. Honestly, I'd put your price, because I'm sure you're going to have a pretty good price, especially if you're asking for $30,000. If you're asking for $30,000, you're probably doing about a 10,000 print run or something like that, which by itself is kind of ridiculous. Considering you clearly do not have a built-in fan base that are coming here clamoring for this project. I always say that when you launch a project, it's like pushing a boat out, and you need to have the push, and then you need to paddle your ass off, which is running the campaign, but they don't have the push. $1,000 and 12 backers, and I'm going to guess that a lot of this was self-funding from friends or for themselves, because I can't imagine this is an $80 game, and if it is, what the hell are you doing? But as always, though, when we get in the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. Is there... Okay, it's them. It's them. Really? Is that right? Let me go to YouTube. Luckily, they are unlike... Okay, they just went with the bold no audio strategy. Okay, so let's see what their video is. Just had to make sure it wasn't on my end. One sunny May morning, a writer called M woke up with drool on her cheek, an idea, and her aim. Whoa, that's too fast. Slow down there, partner. Slow down there, lady. One sunny May morning, a writer called M. I guess I shouldn't assume M is a woman or a man. Game with sexy movie titles. What the hell? Okay, slow down. One sunny May morning, a writer called M woke up with drool on her head cheek and an idea and game with sexy movie titles. The idea kept poking her. It was a her, okay. So she took up the challenge. After months of writing, research, M didn't know many innuendos. When she started tryouts and revisions, Master of Innuendo was born. Well, here's the thing. If you don't know a lot of innuendos, I don't know if you're necessarily the best person to be making this game in the first place. As someone who has made an adult party game, I have the mind of an 8th grade boy, a very shuttled 8th grade boy. M had 3 goals for the game. Simple, creative, fun. This is not it. This video is not it, by the way. This is just not the play. Movie titles with strategically blanked out words that have to be filled to make more titillating versions. I feel like I've already seen this exact version of this game. My Big Fat Greek. Creative players can use up to 3 innuendo cards to blah, blah, blah. Oh, so this is the unique quirk of the game, is that you're going to be putting numerous cards together, which, once again, there are Cards Against Humanity cards that let you do that, so it's not that unique of a quirk. Then we have quotes in the video. I do love quotes in the video. I especially love quotes when you don't tell me who the quotes are from. Oh, so these are people that played it. But still, that's okay. Master of Innuendo is M's first game, but she's already working on the kid version. Some other ideas that keep poking her. Get your mind out of the gutter. Yeah, makes sense. Now she's excited to share Master of Innuendo with you and then the world. Why on BackerKit, though? Do that, she needs your help. I wonder if they met at a convention. This feels like the kind of thing where someone at BackerKit was talking to us like, no, we got this great infrastructure, we got all this back end stuff that you're gonna love, and then at the front, it's like, but you don't have the front end, you don't have the user base. You know, no one's coming here to browse games. Okay. Fun prizes like putting your name on an innuendo card. Yeah, that video leaves a lot to be desired. Do I want it? No. Can you do it? I don't feel comfortable. Your 30,000 funding goal tells me that you are not aware of the print run you should be making or the manufacturer you should be going through or something, because that's just too much. That is way too much for this game, unless it's like some sort of box I don't even know about that's got like 600 cards or 1,000 cards or something crazy. So, first-time creators. So, can you do it? I don't feel comfortable. Do I want it? No, I don't. And then how much is it? Don't know. Play Naughty. Master of Innuendo's affiliate. I got it. 3 to however many players you gather. Can the whole college dorm play? Yep. Can your whole football team play? Of course. Can your whole wedding party play? You betcha. I assumed the whole college dorm could play. That the other groups could. Playtime, 5 minutes until your jaws lock up from laughing too hard. Your mind is already in the gutter. Age is 17 plus. You wouldn't want to corrupt the youth, would you? Or stop the game to explain the words. You'll love Master of Innuendo if you like stuff. Mock-up, not final design. In the box. Oh, does it actually come with a medal? Okay. Neat. Not $30,000 neat. If you read Worst Kickstarter Ever, they usually cite Cards Against Humanity as a red flag. You were competing in a saturated market. You are. That being said, I don't think necessarily that it is that style of game as a red flag to me, because there's tons of fun party games that are like that. But I do think that simple of a style game inherently leads to people designing games who might not have the most expertise designing games, or look into some of the stuff they should look into before they launch a crowdfunding project. Chris said you choose words, how to play. Cool, 50-second video. Once again, no audio. The bold no audio strategy. Okay. Your mind doesn't have to be in the gutter to play this. Testimonials. Master language will make you feel... So why would you even give me their initials? You're not going to tell me who it is. Okay. We got quotes. I don't care. I like, if they're just from random people, like, these quotes could all be made up very easily. Clever, funny. I'm not saying they are, but it's just... Has anyone that has played a lot of games, like do you have any copies of this? Is there a gameplay video out there that people can see? The full game we played on Tabletopia, that's fantastic. Or download the mini MOI. Don't know what that is, but that's exciting. Cool. So you could play it online, and this is a rule book. Oh, it's a print and play. So they're going the full Cards Against Humanity route. Because if you don't know, for a while, Cards Against Humanity was just like sold out. What a lot of people did was they would do the print and play. So far, I haven't seen an actual game. I've seen the cards. I mean, I get the game, but it's just... I'm not crapping on the game. I'm sure it's probably a fun game, especially if you like movies. But it's just the presentation of the game leaves a lot to be desired. Each player's a master iterator to encourage me to publish the game so more people could play. I was like, really? And then they were like, you must. So I was like, oh, let's do it. Oh, man, I just made this prototype just for funsies. I was never planning on actually making this into a real game. Okay. It's just like, really? I love this idea pledge. So now we're going to the pledge levels. There's a t-shirt. Oh, God, that's such a bad idea. T-shirts are always a bad idea if you're a first time, especially if you don't have art in your project. If you got art, maybe. Like, if you got drop-dead gorgeous art, I can see it. You can get away with it. But if you don't, it's just why. Play with myself pack. So $25. That's a great price. And 2 stickers that nobody cares about. All right, that's a really rock-solid price. Why do we need $30,000? Why in the hell do we need... And then a 2-pack. Oh, no, it's not just a 2-pack of games. It's 2 shirts and 2 games. Can't imagine this one is really, like... I don't understand this. Threesome, 3-pack. This time, are we giving me 3 shirts? Yeah, nobody's backing that. At least I'm going to guess that no one has backed this. Shipping and time, unless it's a friend of theirs and they really just want to pump them full of cash, because that is sometimes why I would recommend having these big pledge levels here, because you have people that care about you that just don't want to just be like, here's cash. They want to back your thing. So having that's nice, but shipping is not included in the pledge. It is $8 per box, so we're at $33 in and out the door. I think that's what we need to focus on here. I think we put $25 on that main marquee. I think that's a reasonable price. I think you focus on how many cards it is. I still don't know how many cards it is, do I? I'm going to guess 250 to 300, somewhere in there. Roundabout. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, it's 490. It's 501 cards. That's great. It's a good chunk of cards. Great. I'd spotlight that a little bit more. I'd make that big, bold. There's just so many things here that are just text. I don't know. It just, nothing really seems to pop out or stand out on this project. The timeline, it will come out in July. Got it. It will not, because this one is probably not going to fund. I'm not going to guess. But still has 36 days left to go. Let's check out the pledge levels, see what people are backing. Nobody loves this idea, and I can get that. Nobody's going to back that. You didn't even give them a $1 pledge level. It's a $10. Hey, I like your idea. $10? No, $1. Nobody wants a sticker. Nobody's like $10 for a sticker. Come on. 7 people want the game. Very reasonably priced. 4 people want the double pack. Cool. And then 1 person took that. Awesome. That's your featured pledge. Really? Come on. Screams of first-time creator. It really does. It screams of first-time creator, and it screams of not looking around the room. I would be willing to wager that they did not go look at a bunch of other popular party games that were on Kickstarter / GameFound. Granted, GameFound doesn't really have too many party games that I've seen. And see, you just look at what other people are doing. Like, this is, because this isn't it, and that's not your featured pledge level. There is no chance in hell ever that this is going to be the most popular pledge level for any game ever. Not just for your game. 3 shirts, a bunch of stickers, no, come on. Be realistic here. This is your featured pledge, because it's $25. It's reasonable. It's cheap. Okay. It's a nitpick, but it's annoying. Why are you excited to play it? Okay, so we do have some engagement. They asked a question. They got 14. Awesome. Such a fun idea. Can't wait to play. Can't wait for this to be released. So it's all their friends, it looks like, which is great. You want to bring those people into it, but you need more, unless you got a whole bunch of friends. Yeah, 0 followers. I'm going to guess this is bringing new people to the site, which is exactly what BackerKit wants. But yeah, this one's that's it. We're in and out. Once again, I stick by what I've been saying for a long time. I see no reason to put your game on BackerKit in any way, shape, or form. If you have a boutique style game, like $150 to $250 game, I think GameFound might be the way to go, especially if you have a pre-built audience. If you don't have a pre-built audience, you go to Kickstarter, just period. If you don't have a pre-built audience, you better not get your ass on GameFound, because that's a recipe for bad stuff. That being said, this isn't going to get funded anywhere at $30,000 unless there's just a straight up angel investor, and I can't even conceivably see why they would need $30,000. It's just mind boggling to me. I would love to know what print run of the game and what print run of the shirts and what print run of the stickers they're making that they came to this $30,000 goal. It honestly looks a little bit delusional, and I hate to say that because it sounds mean, but tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm not just being realistic here. $30,000. And this is coming from someone who, like, literally, like, if you look at, like, I'll show you why this annoys me so much. You see all these little S's here? Those are quotes. I make quotes all day for my job. I know how much this game roughly costs, and it's not $30,000 in any way, shape, or form. Like, so, yeah, hopefully they relaunch this. Hopefully they go to Kickstarter instead of BackerKit, because once again, if you're on BackerKit, you're probably already dead in the water unless you're going to throw a plushie on here. So final grade for this one. What do I like about it? Before I give a bad grade, I say, what do I like about it? Do I want it? Was there anything that convinced me? No. I mean, I like this style of game. I do. I'm not a Cards Against Humanity hater. Like, I don't own a copy of Cards Against Humanity anymore because I've kind of outgrown it. Which, not to say that in a negative way. It's just you play 5,000 games. You're like, all right, this game kind of does things better than Cards Against Humanity. There's nothing wrong with that. Can you do it? No, I don't feel comfortable with that at all. Granted, if you hit $30,000, then you damn sure better be able to do this. And then how much is it? It seems like a good price. I think that's what we spotlight. I think that's the one good thing here. The Shining Beacon, $33 in and out the door for a $500 party game, or 500 card party game is a very reasonable price. I think they need to go get another quote from a different manufacturer. I think they need to get rid of those shirts. I think they need to get rid of those stickers. I think they need to just go with a straight, flat-out game, and if you can get that price even lower than $25, I think you're going to have a much better shot, and then I think you spotlight that $20 price. I think you spotlight the fact that you have over 500 cards at your $25. Because let's be quite frank, $25 for a 500-card game is a good price. That feels like the price of a game that size, say, 6, 7, 8 years ago. So I think that's the one redeeming factor about this Kickstarter, but then still, at the end of the day, it's a D. What do you think is an acceptable ROI to work into your funding goal? I mean, the general rule of thumb from what I've heard is 5 to 1, 4 to 1. But then again, I try not to think about stuff like that because at the end of the day, I like to imagine the good old days where Kickstarter and Game Founder Backer Kit were more about, hey, I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make my dream come true, to make this game a reality, to say, when I die, I have one thing that I did. It's here. It's this box. I made it. But yeah, I'd say general rule of thumb is 5 to 1 from what I have heard from most people. And they are well above that here, I would guess, if they're asking for $30,000, because that means the print run is just stupidly high. So Master of Innuendo, I'm a D minus. The no audio video just already had me bored before we even got into the campaign page, and then it's just a whole bunch of text. Nothing really seems to stand out. Quotes from people I don't know. Pledge levels that are like, aside from the first one, just garbo. Like, why do I need 2 of your shirts? Like, wow, but it's not even one shirt. You don't even have the one game, one shirt. It's like 2 shirts, 2 games. Like, I don't know. Are there add-ons at least so that I can just get what I want a la carte? Bueller? I don't even know. Yeah, I'm going to go with a D minus. Man. December, January, February really sucks on the Kickstarter critique. But that was Master of Innuendo. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for this one. Now, it does have a rule booklet. It has a rule booklet. It has a how to play video. It has a decent price. I'm going D before I get out of here. I'm giving it a D. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.